I'm Sam Clark. My business is Ivy and Ted Furniture Design. So I upcycle and restore vintage, antique and mid-century modern furniture. I also work on kitchens, so I restyle kitchens, new kitchens, and also kitchens that obviously people don't want to replace, but it needs updating. Yeah, I'd worked in corporate for 25 years. I'd been through schooling, went into further education, got a job. Stopped the job, went travelling actually. So I did some travelling around Asia and Australia when I was in my early 20s, and then came back and jumped straight on the corporate ladder. So I was doing that for like 25 years and reached quite a high level within that, working for a paint manufacturer. Before that I'd worked in wall coverings, so always in interiors, and always with colour and surface pattern. I just sort of like reached a time in life, I suppose, when you reach your early 40s, when you think, do I really want to be doing this? Do I want to be in the rat race? Do I want to be travelling all around Europe all the time? I don't get to spend time with family. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, I don't really want to do this anymore. I was ambitious when I was younger, and I'm still ambitious now, but ambitious for different things. I have different goals and different sort of priorities in life now. And so I decided to leave that career and to do something else. I didn't know whether I wanted to go into teaching, whether I wanted to be self-employed or whatever, but what I did know is that I still wanted to work with colour, I still wanted to work with design, if possible in interiors, because that really is what what drives me and what I'm passionate about. Oh yeah, interesting. What makes me create? Well, I think probably from talking to me, my brain works at like 200 miles an hour, as does my mouth. And I just got all these things in my mind. When you think about creativity and what does that mean? And I think it just means like your imagination and making something that doesn't exist already, even if that's something where you take something that already is there, tangible, and then change it into something else, is the same as creating something from nothing, So there's all sorts of different things that sort of, could be called creative, but for me, my brain just says, I've got to do stuff, it's got, I can never switch off, I just never switch off. When I'm at home, I'm still looking through magazines, I'm still looking, on Pinterest, and that's my relaxation really, so, that's what drives me is just, I love learning as well, a lot of what I've done, I have been trained in certain techniques and aspects of the work that I do, but a lot of it was self-taught, and so I just love learning as well. I'm inspired by learning, by creating, just everything that's around us it's just happening all the time. I have to be honest with you and say no. I'd like to say yes, but for me and the way that my business operates, then I could be doing this anywhere in the country. The studio is based in Lancashire, but as I say, I do work, I'm mobile, so I work across the northwest and across other parts of the country as well. And also I'm very active on social media, so because I'm not a bricks and mortar business, online and social media is very important to my business, and so I have quite a heavy presence on Facebook, less so on Instagram, but that's something that I'm going to be sort of researching and looking at whether that's right for my business or not moving forward. But certainly on Facebook, what I have there as well is I have a couple of groups that I run for other furniture painters essentially across the UK, but also we do have some painters who are from the States as well, who are members of our group, and we collaborate quite regularly as well, on projects or giving advice, helping with staging, helping with photography tips. Shouldn't say that to you, should I? It's completely not on your scale at all. So, we help each other with that. We help each other, we support one another. Collaborative working is something that, really does drive me, and you know, I just wish there was more. Well, not that there was more opportunities to do it here, but maybe that I was aware that there are more opportunities to do it here, in Lancashire or in the northwest, because it is something that is in my business plan moving forward. That was very easy because obviously with a name like Ivy and Ted, which is actually, they were my grandparents, which is what the business is named after. But yeah, you can find me on Facebook, so it's Facebook/Ivy and Ted. Instagram the same, at Ivy and Ted. The website is www.ivyandted.com. If you want to email me, it's sam@ivyandted.com. I do have a Pinterest account as well, which is Ivy and Ted. So yeah, that's everywhere that you can find me on social media. And obviously I'm here at the making rooms as well, so if anybody wants to ring and come and have a coffee or a tea, yeah, I would love to have a chat with them.